Money, fast cars, and beautiful homes. The life of a hip-hop star is full of glitz and glamour. From their over-the-top displays of wealth in their music videos to flaunting stacks of cash on their social media, rap stars are truly the envy of the masses. While driving expensive cars and flying in private jets is fun, behind all the fame and fortune, artists face the same, if not worse, problems like everyone else. Some artists have struggled with mental health issues that have led them to end their lives. Today we look at 10 rappers who committed suicide. J Stash. Justin Joseph, professionally known as J Stash, was an up-and-coming rapper from Florida. Born the 23rd of September, 1993, the hip-hop artist rose to fame following his 2016 album, Hood Rich. The rapper was the second signee to Rich the Kid's label, Rich Forever Music, in 2016. He followed up on his music success by releasing 3 more albums, No More Distractions, Relax With Me, and 6 Before 7. J Stash was also famously among the co-founders of the rap group and record label, Relax Records. Apart from spitting bars, the rapper also dabbled in modeling and designing. In an interview with Crack Magazine, the rapper revealed that he even got modeling cosigns from fashion gurus like Kanye West. Before his death, he had amassed an Instagram following of 164,000 people and a net worth of around $30 million. The rapper lived in Temple City, California with his girlfriend, Jeanette Gallegos, and her 3 children. Things seemed to be going seemingly well for the young rapper until New Year's 2022. When the world was celebrating the new year, tragedy was about to hit the rapper's home. J Stash, Miss Jeanette, and her 3 children were in the house. J Stash and his girlfriend heatedly argued about their relationship in the wee hours. The two had been dating for 1 year and were going through a rough patch. After going at each other for several hours, J Stash suddenly became furious. The rapper reportedly took his girlfriend into the master bedroom and locked the door. At around 7 a.m., the kids heard gunshots. Scared, the children called their grandmother, who told them to call the police. When deputies arrived at the residence, the kids, aged 5, 9, and 11 years old, ran out of the house to safety while the deputies forced their way into the locked master bedroom. The sight was horrifying. 2 bodies lay next to each other in a pool of blood. According to the official police reports, the female victim sustained multiple gunshot wounds, while the male victim sustained an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. They were both pronounced dead at the scene, with police recovering a handgun. J Stash had done the unthinkable. He had shot his girlfriend multiple times and then shot himself. What could have led to the argument that escalated to the murder-suicide? While this question remains unanswered, a look into his past may give us a clue to the reason behind his decision that day. In 2014, his violent side would be revealed while dating his ex-girlfriend, Danielle Phaeton. J Stash was accused of beating his ex in the face and body. The rapper faced charges of criminal obstruction of breathing and assault. In a social media post, Danielle claimed, "A person I thought and believed I could trust, whom I gave my love, time, energy to, brutally punched me in the face repeatedly with his fist while I became slowly unconscious in blood in his Brooklyn apartment bed." She also alleged that after the incident, the hip-hop artist boarded a flight to Japan, where he continued to text her, claiming he would destroy her even more than he already did. The artist denied the allegations, accusing Danielle of making slanderous accusations against him. However, in an interview on No Jumper podcast, the rapper admitted to punching Danielle 2 times in self-defense. Apparently, she had found him cheating while going through his phone while he was asleep. She was so upset that she attacked him, then proceeded to attack him. "I was sleeping. She went through my phone like if she seen some shit she didn't want to see. Pretty much gone on the phone, started crying, like telling whoever she was on the phone with that she was gonna beat me up or something. So pretty much I wake up to her on top of me, literally just punching me in my face. Like the room's mad dark." At this point, J Stash had to defend himself. So throughout the incident, like I did hit her, though like in self-defense, like 2 times, literally in 2 seconds. And I just started restraining her. Luckily, J Stash's charges were dropped after he turned himself in. This incident showed what kind of man he was. One widely used theory to explain what happened on New Year's 2022 is that the rapper had let his anger get the better of him, killing his girlfriend. After seeing what he had done, he knew that there was only one outcome for him, a lengthy prison sentence. He then decided to end his life. Walking. The invasion of Ukraine by Russia in 2022 shocked the world. The stories about the horrors brought by the First and Second World Wars remain fresh in people's minds. For Ukrainians and their Russian counterparts, the war spells doom for them. Death of soldiers from both sides is inevitable. The destruction of property, especially in Ukraine, has been extensively documented. People have been displaced, businesses have collapsed, and livelihoods have been destroyed. The situation has been much worse for men in Ukraine. Men of fighting age 18 to 60 have been banned from leaving leaving the country's borders. As the conflict drags on, there will be a need to replace the fallen soldiers to continue fighting. As a result, the ban on men leaving the country was enforced in anticipation that they may be called to fight. Death is often a penalty for deserting one's country in times of war. This could be stressful for men, as there is high chance that they may lose their lives, especially when they do not believe in the war being fought. Such stress may have caught up with one rapper who decided to do the unthinkable instead of being forced to fight in a war he was against in the first place. Russian-born Ivan Vitalyevich Petunyan, professionally known as Walkie, was a prominent hip-hop artist and battle rapper. Born on the 24th of May in Belarusians, Walkie became interested in rap music at 14 after being inspired by hip-hop legends Tupac and Eminem. He began his musical journey in 2012 as a battle rapper at the Slove battle site. He sharpened his skills until 2015 and later joined his country's army. After 1 year of military service, he moved to St. Petersburg in 2016, where he resumed battle rapping. Walkie first became popular after a physical altercation with rapper Abelis during a battle at the Slovo. However, it later turned out that the fight was staged. It was a bit of showbiz and it paid off. Walkie had broken into the entertainment industry. The following year was his most productive as he released several albums and took part in dozens of rap battles, with some on Versus. His career was on the rise, but as fate would have it, Russia invaded Ukraine. Soon, Russia also started conscripting fighting-age males after its president, Vladimir Putin, made it obligatory for all men of military age to join the troops in Ukraine. Walkie was drafted to participate in the war. The 27-year-old rapper was distraught. He even condemned his country's invasion of Ukraine on social media. In a desperate attempt to avoid conscription, the hip-hop artist submitted a request for postponing his conscription on mental health grounds. However, the Russian military officials would hear none of it. Many would think that he was faking mental illness to avoid the draft. However, upon closer inspection, it was revealed that he was never the same after his 1-year stint in military service. His ex-wife and his mother noticed worrying changes in him. They placed him in a psychiatric hospital for a month and a half, where he was diagnosed with schizophrenia and manic syndrome. After being discharged from the hospital, Walkie was taken home by his wife, who believed that he had gotten better. She was wrong. In an attempt to end his life, the rapper jumped from the 3rd floor of his flat, breaking his spine. His wife left him shortly after, which only worsened his mental condition. Perhaps what he went through while serving in the military had left a permanent mark on him. He did not want to go back. Left with no option, the Krasnodar rapper recorded a video and uploaded it to his Telegram channel. He started the video by saying, "If you're watching this video, then I'm no longer alive." He then explained that he was not ready to take other people's lives for someone else's ideology, and that it was important for him to live according to his conscience. "I cannot commit the sin of murder, and I do not want to. I am not prepared to kill for any ideals. To murder someone, whether in war or otherwise, is something I cannot do. I have no right to carry a gun and shoot it at people." After uploading the video on Telegram, he jumped from a high-rise building to his death. Lil Loaded. Deshaun Maurice Robertson, known professionally as Lil Loaded, was an American rapper from Dallas, Texas. Born on August 1st, 2000, the young rapper rose to fame in mid-2019 after his song, Glock Baby, went viral, garnering over 20 million views on YouTube. Lil Loaded was born in San Bernardino, California, and raised in Dallas, Texas, where he grew up in a family of 6. The 6 siblings were raised by their single mother since their father was in prison. Lil Loaded started rapping in 2018 and rose to prominence after his song, Glock Baby, went viral. It was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America. He followed up on his success with Gang Unit, which garnered over 55 million YouTube views. He was later signed with Epic Records, and the 20-year-old looked set for greatness. That is, until tragedy struck. 25th of October 2020, police received calls about a shooting in the Wood neighborhood of Dallas around 2:40 p.m. When they showed up, they were informed that the victim in the shooting, 18-year-old Khalil Walker, had been driven to a nearby hospital. Unfortunately, he died about 2 hours later. Lil Loaded had shot his best friend while recording a music video. He surrendered to authorities 15 days after the shooting on the 9th of November 2020. The rapper maintained his innocence and claimed that the shooting was accidental. The rapper was then indicted by a grand jury on 1 count of manslaughter in connection with the death of Khalil Walker. A Dallas County grand jury delivered the indictment, stating that there was enough evidence to charge the young rapper with recklessly causing the death of his friend. He was released on a $500,000 bond. The young rapper was set to appear in court on the 1st of June 2021. However, that was never to be. On May 31st, the day before his hearing, Lil Loaded committed suicide via gunshot wound to the head. What could have caused the young MC to take his own life? One theory was that the stress of having a manslaughter case hanging over his head got to him. When responding to this theory, Lil Loda's lawyer told reporters, "While pending charges as serious as Mr. Robertson's can be exceedingly stressful, and it certainly may have contributed to the tragic outcome, I believe he was in a good place mentally with regard to the charges in our upcoming court date." Before his passing, the hip-hop artist reportedly posted a strange message on his social media, which may have hinted at his plan. The message read, "Dear Most High, please forgive me for my shortcomings and all the times I fell short of making you proud and being appreciative of the blessings that have been put in my life. Sometimes the lines are blurred between being solid and being heartless. I want to thank you for how far I've come and the people you've put in my life to keep me grounded and humble through everything. And I love every single one of those people that are genuinely for me. I ask for entrance into your kingdom. Through all of my mistakes, I know you love all your children, and I'm ready for my heart and soul to join you." Another theory regarding Lil Loda's suicide was that he was stressed after he had broken up with his girlfriend. This was first reported by his mother, who had found him shortly after his death. According to her son was upset about the breakup. This claim was also substantiated by a close friend, Cyrac, who posted on his social media, "My just killed himself because his bitch. I hate this so much right now." Some say that the young MC, who had a bright future ahead of him, took his life because of the stress from both situations. However, we will never be sure. Freddie E. January 5th, 2013. Seattle rapper Freddie E was unusually active on Twitter. He tweeted from 11:52 p.m. to around 1:30 a.m. the next day. On January 6th, after feeling depressed all night, Freddie E died of a self-inflicted rifle wound to the head. So what had caused the 22-year-old such heartache and stress that he decided to take his own life? Apart from being a rapper, Frederick Eugene Bull was popularly known for his comedy and spoken word pieces, which he published on his Jerk TV YouTube channel. On the 20th of December 2012, the rapper made his love for Honey Cocaine, a fellow rapper, public in a Facebook post, saying, "I talk to Honey damn near every day. I text her, she calls me, we talk on the phone for hours. I've met some of her family and she's met some of mine. We call each other by our birth names. I take a bullet for her and she would take one for me. I actually know her. Where you see a rapper, I see a writer. Y'all can't tell me nothing about her." On the 1st of January the next year, Freddie appeared to be in a 20-minute Honey Cocaine appreciation video expressing his love and appreciation for her. After tweeting a link to that very video, Honey Cocaine wrote, "I love you too, at Freddie E. The end of the video is beautiful." In the video, Freddie E says, "Honey, you're one amazing individual. Someone doesn't have to be in your life for very long for them to leave a huge impact, and she certainly did that. She's beautiful, ambitious, and passionate about her craft. Seriously, I love that girl." The two clearly had something going on, but tragedy struck a few days later. Things between the two seemed okay to people on social media. However, the two broke up, which led to Freddie E experiencing a mental breakdown. Depressed by the situation, the rapper posted a series of tweets. He began by tweeting, "This day couldn't get any worse." He then tweeted, "If there's a God, then he's calling me back home. This barrel never felt so good next to my dome. It's cold, and I'd rather die than live alone." This was followed by, "It's all bad, y'all." He then addressed his family in the next 3 tweets. "I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad. I love you, Catherine." He then tweeted, "God, please forgive me." His final tweet may have been addressed to everyone, including his fans, as he wrote, "I'm sorry." He then inflicted a gunshot wound to his head, killing himself. While many believe that since he did not mention Honey Cocaine in the tweets, their breakup led to Freddie E's death. However, the female rapper denied the allegations, saying they had remained close friends. Earl Hayes, a successful rapper and songwriter who was once signed to boxer Floyd Mayweather's record label. A professional dancer who had danced with the likes of Chris Brown, Usher, Mariah Carey, Beyonce, and Janet Jackson, and was realizing her dreams. The couple seemed to have it all. However, it all came crashing down one fateful morning. Hollywood and the world were shocked to learn that Earl Hayes and his wife, Stephanie Mosley, had been found dead in their apartment with gunshot wounds. What had transpired leading to the deaths of these Hollywood stars? December 8th, 2014. A neighbor to Earl and Stephanie phoned emergency services, saying she heard screams and gunshots. A SWAT team was dispatched to the Palazzo complex at Park La Brea in the 300 block of Hauser Boulevard, where the couple lived. The bodies were discovered inside the apartment, lifeless. Initial police reports suggested that the rapper had shot his wife and then turned the gun on himself. A disturbing twist to the story is that the rapper had called his friend, Floyd Mayweather, before murdering his wife. Reports suggest Earl was in a rage and may have killed his wife over infidelity. Mayweather pleaded pleaded with him not to kill Stephanie, but Earl was having none of it. Sources close to the rapper revealed that the couple had separated because Stephanie had an alleged affair with Trey Songz. However, the couple reconciled, although Earl never fully recovered from the affair. As a result, he continuously brought it up while accusing his wife of cheating with various celebrities. Rapper 50 Cent claimed that Mayweather slept with Earl's wife, which he claims resulted in the murder-suicide. That could explain why Earl called his friend before he killed his wife. Although plausible, nothing has ever been proven as fact. Capital Steez. Courtney Everald Jamal Dewar Jr., better known by his stage name Capital Steez, was an American rapper and songwriter from Brooklyn, New York. Born on the 7th of July, 1993, the hip-hop artist is best known for founding the Brooklyn-based rap collective Pro Era, alongside his childhood friend, Joey Badass. Unfortunately, Capital Steez died on December 23, 2012, by jumping from the rooftop of a building. His life, just like his death, was shrouded in mystery. Without a doubt, Steez was a successful musician, especially with the release of his first solo mixtape, American Corruption, which received universal acclaim. Born in a Christian household, the rapper soon questioned his faith. He believed that Jesus was black, leading him to become interested in Rastafarianism. Steez was very spiritual and constantly sought answers as to what the world really was. His quest for answers led him to Hinduism. The release of his first solo mixtape, American Corruption, was controversial, especially regarding the project's artwork. Steez printed the number 47 onto stickers and put the numbers in a white circle with a red background depicting what looked like a swastika. However, due to Hinduism's influence, he wanted to use it as a symbol of peace, love, and balance in the world. He placed them all over New York before releasing his mixtape. Steez began to believe he was divine and that he was put on the world to save it. He began to confuse his family and friends as they had no idea what he was talking about sometimes. The rapper became paranoid, especially when it came to the 47 stickers. He believed that he was going to get in trouble for the stickers. He believed the only way to solve the problem was to hurt himself. His friends heard him mention that he would kill himself, but they never took it seriously. On the 23rd of December, he sent a message to his friends expressing his love for them. He then tweeted, "The end." The rapper jumped off a Manhattan building and fell to his death. When his body was found, he clutched a Bible to his chest. For conspiracy theorists, if you add the numbers 12 plus 23 plus 12, the date that he died equals 47, a number that meant a lot to the late artist. 6 Dogs. Ronald Chase Amick, better known by his stage name 6 Dogs, was an American rapper, artist, painter, and fashion designer from Dahlonega, Georgia. Born on the 5th of May, 1999, the rapper rose to fame in 2017 through SoundCloud. His most popular song was Faygo Dreams, which garnered over 17 million views on YouTube and over 100 million streams on Spotify. Sadly, the rapper died at 21 years of age due to depression. 6 Dogs grew up in a strict Christian household and often served as an altar boy as a child during church masses. He got his first job as a lifeguard when he was 16, where he decided to pursue his dream of making music. After the success of Faygo Dreams, he was signed to Interscope Records in 2018. The star hinted at having mental health issues. In an interview with No Jumper, 6 Dogs said he started rapping as an outlet because he was super depressed. He said, "I was super depressed, you know. I still feel some type of way sometimes, but for the most part, I'm straight now. But I just needed an outlet." However, he often reached out to fans who felt suicidal and encouraged them to embrace their flaws. In an interview, he said, "It feels really good to be able to help people like that, especially since I know what that's like to have to go through." Before his death, he shared a cryptic message on Twitter saying, "If you have friends in the music biz, call them and check on them. This rat race that we're all in is not cool. Some days I feel like a superhero who can take over the world, and some days I just want to cry and quit. I know I'm not alone. I know a lot of us feel this way." Sadly, the 21-year-old rapper succumbed to depression and jumped from a building to his death on the 26th of January, 2021. E.Baby. Born on the 7th of February 2005, 17-year-old rapper E.Baby was just starting to blow up in the rap industry, amassing 100,000 followers on his Instagram page. Hailing from Sugar Mill, New York, the young rapper was popularly known for his drill music style. Details behind the young MC's death remain unclear. Some reports suggest it was an overdose, while others claim he shot himself. The story gets even crazier. The authorities are still investigating the matter after his death on November 22, 2022. They have not officially ruled it as a suicide. Among those under investigation is E.'s girlfriend, who allegedly hid the gun used and took the rapper's jewelry. Since she was not arrested, many still hold that the rapper took his own life. K.O. Red. Coandis Scott, popularly known by his stage name K.O. Red, Most notably, he was the younger brother to hip-hop sensation Waka Flocka Flame. The 27-year-old aspiring rapper was still learning the ropes and had just released his first project, Red Kisses. However, on the 29th of December 2013, K.O. Red died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. His elder brother, Waka, confirmed his death on Twitter by posting, "My f***ing little brother killed himself." He later deleted the tweet and posted, "God, please bless me, and your big brother love you, K.O." The mother posted saying, "I just lost another son." This referenced the incident where she had lost her son when Waka was 13 years old in a bicycle accident. K.O.'s body was found lying in the street near where he lived. It was initially thought that he had died in a shooting, but law enforcement confirmed that all evidence pointed to suicide. Ricky Rick. Ricardo Mikado, popularly known by his stage name Ricky Rick, was one of South Africa's most famous rappers. The rapper died after hanging himself from the roof of his studio. Before his death, the hip-hop star posted a cryptic message on Twitter that may have hinted at his death. While news of the South African rapper saddened his family and fans alike, 3 suicide notes he left behind showed everyone a side they never knew existed. The note to his wife read, "Dear Bianca, this pain is too much. I don't want you to blame yourself for being unbearable. This was the greatest period of my life. You gave me more than I deserve. Please do not blame yourself. Live your life. Don't hide the light you gave me every day. The pain I feel is too much to deal with. The voices in my head have never gone away. I wish I was stronger, but I'm not. Please forgive me. I love you so much. Be happy. Smile. Everything is okay now." The note to his son read, "The other night, Malik said he wants to be just like me. Not better in the sense of useless achievement, but better as in choosing the right path for his heart. Follow your passions, my son. Your world is bigger than everything you could ever imagine. I love you." The final note to his daughter read, "Jordan, the best thing that ever happened in my life. You taught me so much about myself. Thank you for being so good to me. Thank you for being such an inspiration to me. I love you. I'm sorry. Keep each other close. Love each other. Please don't blame yourself. I cannot take the pain. I love you." The notes painted a picture of a man happily in love with his wife, Bianca Naidoo, and loved his 2 children so much that he believed the world would be a better place for them without him. The rapper's wife and management found his lifeless body and rushed him to the hospital, hoping for a miracle. Unfortunately, he was pronounced dead. Many believe that these rappers died before fulfilling their full potential. However, their untimely deaths raise many questions regarding the fast life that everyone wishes they had. Is it really worth it? If you enjoyed that video, click on the boxes on your screen to watch similar content.